being at Kennedy and Kennedy closing would affect the community, especially as me being an 8th grade student that went to Kennedy and experienced 3 years at Kennedy. And I enjoy every year. Kennedy has housed most of the kids in the community, middle school kids, especially, a lot of people in my family went to Kennedy. Like, I can name a lot of people, like my great grandma, everybody, and went to Kennedy.
Wow.
So, and closing Kennedy may cause more middle school dropouts. That's gonna hurt the community because then that will raise the crime rate, and we don't need that in the community. The community already think that we doing crime anyway, so we need to just stay.
I thought y'all said he was in the 8th grade.
Alright, Miss Donnelly, next.
That boy ain't in no 8th grade. He in the 8th grade?
Hey, my name is Natalie, and as you can see, we have Brown and Kennedy, and if Kennedy transfers to Brown, then that will cause like combining problems, and which leads to overcrowding, decreases effective learning, and it leads to like fights. And as you know, that Brown already has a number of fights. So if we have Kennedy and move over to Brown, it will, have less education, communication. And at Kennedy, we have, at Kennedy, we don't have a lot of students at our school. So that means teachers have better communication with students because of the classrooms, and we don't have so many students in our classroom. So if we transfer Kennedy to Brown, that means that it would have less communication with student and teacher, and we need that. And it will cause stress to the teachers and more disruption.
Good stuff.
All right.
Miss Naya Green.
Hello, my name is Naya.
Hi, Naya.
And so, as you know, Kennedy Middle School has a lot of potential. One of the main reasons it has so much potential is because it is a large facility. And with it being so large, it can house many students, and only 57 of us stay in one area. But I feel like if they didn't redraw all those district lines, it would be so many other students, and we wouldn't be wasting as much money as we are. And so another reason we shouldn't close down Kennedy would be because we've had so much growth in the past 3 years. Our scores have been some of the highest scores in a long time. We have raised the bar plenty. And the only reason that is because we have so much support at Kennedy. At Kennedy, we are all a family. We all have each other's backs. We all know each other because we were there last year and the year before. And so I feel like being so close-knit helps us and it makes us grow. And also, students are becoming more interested in being good. There's no arguments. Everybody's cool with each other, so there's no reason to have fights or violence or any kind of thing that could have a negative effect on our school. So our school is a good, clean-cut school. It's not clean-cut, but it's a good school, and it has a lot of potential. And if you see that, you wouldn't want to close down our school. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Okay, so my name is Jaquavius, as you all just heard again. But the point is, the history of John F. Kennedy is a great history, and closing the school will make a difference, because if you close it, the history will, and the legacy of the history will be broken. So there's a lot of community leaders that are still in this community today, some that used to live in this community, and they all gave back to the community some way or another. Like, for instance, Miss Abel Mabel Thomas. She's a House of Representative for this community, I guess you could say. She gave back with a lot of community projects, and she was like one of the first classes of Kennedy Middle School. And she still lives in this community to this day.
Yeah.
Good stuff.